Hello students, on my last video I have explained human heart, and as you know, human heart is the most important part of our blood circulatory system. So today we are going to know a few things connected with this circulatory system. Today's task, number 1, we will know about this system. Number 2, the vessels that are useful in this system and the way of circulation. Let's start one by one. First, system. Our blood circulatory system is basically of two types in animals. These are closed system and open system. What? Open system about vessels. Vessels are those the ways through which our blood flows all over the body. Okay. As you know, heart is the main pumping machine. That's why heart helps them to flow. What are the ways through which they flow all over the body? Such as in a system, there are highways, okay, state government controlled ways, that are PWD roads, and also footpaths, like this. Number 1, there are arteries, veins, and capillaries. Through these three, blood is circulated throughout the body. Now, on the basis of the distinguish or difference, we are going to explain about them. Both of them are vessels. Now, on the basis of these points, we will discuss them. Now, number 1, tunica media. What is tunica media? It is a muscular inner covering that is present in artery, and this is in thick portion. In vein, it is thin, relatively thin, and here it is almost absent. Lumen, as the thickness of this tunica media, the lumen is narrower relatively, and as it is thin, it is much more broad or big shape or big radius. Samely, as it know, it is so much mean or lower. Now valves. Here the valves are not present, but in the veins valves are present. Why is this? This is because in the vein the blood flows relatively less pressure. That's why these valves will resist the blood to flow back anytime. Then the flow. Artery carries the blood from the heart to all over the body. Vein towards the heart, and what do these capillaries? These capillaries doesn't flow towards the heart or from the heart. It just maintain a relation between artery and veins. Okay, now pressure. As I said before, this is thick, this is narrow, that's why the pressure is high, relatively lower. And here, least pressure. Which kind of blood is carried by them? Now, artery always carries what? Oxygenated blood, whereas vein carries deoxygenated blood. And this doesn't carry anything, this just mixture or exchange oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, just mix up them. It means exchange of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, such like this. Okay, now here is an exception also. What? Oxygenated blood that is carried by artery, there is an exception, that is pulmonary artery that carries deoxygenated blood, and in the vein also there is an pulmonary vein that carries oxygenated blood. And last of these points, that is the location of them. Location is, it is seated deep, because on the upper side you can't hold it like this, it is so much inside, but the vein are placed relatively upper portion. That's why you can see it easily. See this blue color, and this is the way that flows containing this both artery and veins and connects them, and this is basically located within the organ and throughout our body also. Okay, Now this is the most important part of circulatory system, that the way of circulation. See, here the red are pure bloods, that means oxygenated blood, and the blue signifies here the deoxygenated blood. Now see, here first of all the heart processes the impure blood to the lungs, see, by pulmonary artery, and the lungs will return back it the oxygenated blood with the help of pulmonary vein. Now heart will push this oxygenated blood through this carotid artery to the head, you can see over here, and to the other organs by hepatic artery to the liver, by intestinal artery to the stomach, and renal artery to the kidney, and it will go on in this process to the lower body also. It is not given over here. Now the head, again after using the oxygenated blood, the deoxygenated blood will return back to the heart, but how? Kidney will return it with the help of renal vein, liver with the help of hepatic vein, and head with the help of superior vena cava. And this hepatic vein, renal vein, all of these veins will connect with this inferior vena cava and later enter in the heart. Okay. Now the question is that why don't the stomach and intestinal portion that receive the oxygenated blood will return within this inferior vena cava? As because this will not enter in the inferior vena cava directly, because from the stomach and intestine the impure or deoxygenated blood will move on to liver, and liver do the primary rectification and later send the deoxygenated portion to the vena cava, and this kind of system is known as hepatic portal vein. That's why here you will see one kind of another system, that is portal system. This is an important question always, and a bit significant. It have a bit significant because students always get confused with this. Portal system is basically of two types. These are hepatic portal system, and number two, hypophyseal. What are they? Basically, as we know that the artery and vein reconnected together with the help of what? Capillaries. Suppose this is an artery and this is vein. See, this is vein, this is artery. They are connected with those thin layers are called capillaries. That means artery and vein are connected with a capillary. So same thing will happen within these organs, that when this artery comes here, the vein gets out of here, and within this organ they are located like this here that I have shown you. The exchanges take place here. Now the vein or in the system where the vein starts with a capillary and ends with a capillary is called portal system. That's what happens here. This originates from the stomach and complete with in the liver. Okay, that's why it starts within capillary and ends within capillary. Another portal system, that is hypophyseal portal system. We can see it in this head region, where it is actually takes place, that is between our hypothalamus and pituitary. Same, this kind of relation between hypophyseal system. Okay, I hope you have understand this. Now the last part for today, double circulation. What is double circulation? In the blood circulation process, we can see a systematic circulation takes place within the heart that I have just shown you, and in the lungs also, because heart is useful when the blood that is given to the lungs, impure blood, later the lungs will make the blood deoxygenated into oxygenated blood and throw it back into the heart. Then the heart is capable to flow this blood. That's why the function of this heart is complementary to the lungs, as well as the function of that lungs is complementary to the function of heart. Okay, that's why this is the pulmonary system that takes place within the lungs and the systematic system that takes place within the heart, and altogether we can term it as double circulation. Got it? I hope you have understand this. I think that was enough to get understand. So if you have liked my video, so go for a subscription button, press the subscription button and subscribe my channel now, and keep in touch with my channel, because my upcoming videos will be on ECG, that is electrocardiogram, and the disorder related to the circulatory system or heart. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.